Hey everybody, Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. How you doing? It's time for Tuesday night prime time trivia. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. It is May the 27th, 2019. I got my questions ready to go. I hope you're ready to answer them. We'll see how we do. Let me just get everything set up here again. As usual, I'm neglectful of my mute buttons. All right, there we go. We got everything muted and I'm ready to rock and roll. Hope you're having a good evening, guys. Beautiful weather out there here in Creston. We're doing just beautiful. No forest fires, no hurricanes, no tornadoes, no thunder showers, just pure sunshine into the low 80s, and it's very nice, very comfortable, and we're enjoying it. We're loving it. I hope you guys are doing well out there. I see Cruise to Cruise here. I see Brittany Lockwood here. Sylvan Forrest is here. Welcome to the show. 11 of you have just piled in. 13, they're coming in. They're coming in, getting ready for trivia here on a Tuesday night on TWB. Let me know where you're watching me from, and hopefully there might be some new folks here today. If there's anybody new who's never been here before, say hi to us. Tell us where you're watching us from, and we'll get ready to start trivia in a few minutes to get things rolling very shortly. Dwayne is here. Welcome, Dwayne. Monday.com was my ad. Interesting. Got an ad from Monday.com. Right on, buddy. What is Monday.com? I don't even know what they do. I have no idea. Guess I'm so out of touch. I don't even know. What else am I going to tell you? Those of you who are joining me now, Rose Henderson. Hi, Rose. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. I see 18, 19 or so watching now. Fantastic. I've got about 6 trivia questions ready to roll today, so we'll have some fun with that, I hope. Thank you for 3 thumbs ups already, guys. Thank you for that, too. 22 now. We're coming on. Welcome one, welcome all. Sign in. Let me know who's here, and we'll get going. Ralph Burgess, hello from Oregon, Ohio. First timer. Welcome, Ralph Burgess from Oregon, Ohio. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. I hope you've subscribed to the channel. If you have, great. If you haven't, there's a button there. There's a button there. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit the bell notification icon. You'll get alerts every time I do a new video. And there might be some special guests joining me, but not my mom, says Brittany. Megan, hey, listening to you while working on my side hustle. Well, way to go, Megan. Nicely done. Edward Mullen, hey from Georgia, gotta leave by 9, gotta go to work. Right on, Edward. Welcome. Dwayne, thumbs ups for you, Bruce. Ralph's throwing me thumbs ups. I got 6 of them already. Thanks, you guys. Six thumbs ups already. A lot of rain here in Michigan, says Rose Henderson. Yeah, some of the states in the USA, it's unbelievable the weather that some of the regions in the US are getting. It's just crazy. Here in British Columbia, very calm, very calm, warm. Okay, but north of us, forest fires, way north though, quite a bit north, but I hate to see that. What are you going to do? Brittany Lockwood, one special guest is age 7. Ooh, right on, fantastic. Hattie Castle just popped in. Hi, everybody. Hi, Hattie, how you doing? Nice to have you guys around. I got 23 now going. This is fantastic. I'll make a quick announcement for those of you who may not know this, may not have seen the earlier show tonight. Day after tomorrow, Thursday, special show, special time. My first show of the day on Thursday will be at 2:45 Eastern time. Day after tomorrow, Sherry from Cruise Tips TV will be live on this show with me, and I've made arrangements to do the show at an earlier time to help her out so she can spend some time with us. So I hope you can join us Thursday at 2:45 Eastern time. Sherry from Cruise Tips TV will be my special guest. I'm quite looking forward to that. But Thursday night, 8 o'clock trivia, we're on as usual. And tomorrow, 5 o'clock in the Eastern time in the evening, I'm on as usual as well. Who else is here? Celia. Hi, Celia. Hi, Bruce from Tennessee, listening to you. Poolside, it's 83. Nice. Dwayne, you have a special guest tomorrow, Bruce? It's Thursday, my friend. Alan Carter, hello from Calgary. Alan Carter, how you doing, pal? Welcome, buddy. Dwayne, Thursday, Sherry is in the house. That's right, Brittany Lockwood, it's 87 degrees where she is. We're in the low 80s here, and it's just glorious. Loving every minute of it. Got the 2080 here now. 8 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for throwing thumbs ups to the show. Give it some momentum here. Sammy Sings, hi, Bruce. I love your channel. Hey, Sammy Sings, welcome to the show. And 2:45 Eastern time PM. Dwayne, you got it. Rita Lockett, hello, Bruce. Hi, Rita. How are you? Again, thank you for joining me today. I hope all of you are having a great day. And thanks to all of you for your support of this channel, whether it's from thumbs ups, comments, TWB merchandise, donations, whatever you've been doing, thank you. And those of you who are sharing my videos. I loaded up 2 videos today on the channel earlier today, so if you get a chance after the show, check those out and see if you like them. Hope you like those videos and find them informative. Let's see here. Frank Kovacs, hello, first timer, cool weather in Montreal. Frank, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show from Montreal. I've got another viewer here from Montreal who's been in and out the last couple of days, so it's nice to have you in too. I hope your weather's getting better in Montreal because it hasn't been good, has it, this spring? Not good. Dwayne, how did the Sherry come on? How did you get Sherry? Well, you don't think I have looks? I mean, look at this face. This is a face of radio right here. No, I'm kidding. I was able to talk to Sherry last year. I actually started talking to Sherry last year, and we were looking at doing a collaboration video, and it just didn't work out at the beginning. But we touched base about a month ago, and we're definitely going to get together here. So I'm looking forward to having her on, and I think it'll be kind of fun. 36 here, fantastic. Lori Torgerson, first time here. Hi, Lori, how are you? Lori, where are you watching me from? Sammy sings a messenger tractor. Megan Frost, I grew up in Montreal. See, that's right. Megan grew up in Montreal. Dwayne, yeah, you was sexy. Well, thanks, Dwayne. The Ranch Life. I have a cruise on Carnival Vista on the 1st of June. Right on, coming up. Fantastic, the Ranch Life. I hope you have a great time. Give us a report when you're back. That is wonderful. Those of you who are here for the first time, welcome to the show. I'm getting ready to launch the trivia questions. Got 6 of them to go. Here's how we do it. I'll read off the question. All you got to do is send me an answer here, just like you're talking to me now. Rebecca is saying hi from Jersey Shore. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome to my channel today. When I give you a question, there'll be more than one answer available here. Some of these quizzes, there's a ton of answers. Just send me one answer at a time. So if you know 3 or 4 of the answers, just send one at a time. Then send a second, send a third. This way, everybody gets in. There's kind of a rotation going here, and everybody gets a chance. So if you send me 2 or 3 answers at a time, I'll only read the first one and won't read the remainder, and we'll just keep around going. Alrighty, fantastic. Let's see here. Rebecca, welcome. Sylvan grew up in Montreal too. That's right. I should know that. Lori Turgensen watching from Liberty Hill, Texas. Wonderful. Lori, welcome. Beautiful. Liberty Hill. Rose, I'm ready. Megan, living out in Maribel now. Frank, Celia, I normally go to local trivia on Tuesday, but dealing with frozen shoulder or something. Oh my gosh, hang in there. Celia, Vicky Hart, NCL Spirit Cruise in October to Greece, Croatia, and Italy. That will be awesome. That's going to be awesome. Fantastic. Rose Henderson, let's go. I agree. We got 37 watching now. Thank you for 13 thumbs ups all ready for this show. And let's get going. The Montreal peeps need to get together for poutine. There you go. I love poutine. Fantastic. And hello from Orlando, Florida. Sammy sings. Thank you, Sammy. And Dwayne, wow, Vicky, that is great. Let me fire up my big-ass iPad here and head on over to the trivia questions and get them lined up. And let's see what we can do. Double check some of these here. Get ready to roll. There we go. And we'll fix that right there. Just do a little housekeeping here. And okay, here we go. I've got 33 of you. They're coming and going. Let's start off the first trivia question right now and see what we can do with this one. This one here reads as follows. Can you name the 55 cities in the United States with populations of at least 100,000 people per city that are closest to the Great Lakes? The 55 large cities that are the closest to the Great Lakes. A little geography to kind of start things off with here. Alrighty, Silva, we don't have the cheese for poutine in Florida. He says, Sammy sings, you are a great guy. Thank you, Sammy. Stanley, I just want to say hello from Chef Stanley from Orlando, Florida. Thank you. Brittany, got 2 special guests. Rebecca is asking and guessing the city of New York, as is Dwayne, as is Brittany, and you guys are correct. New York City is 230 miles from the Great Lakes, and it's about the 50 or 48th city on this list. It's almost too far away to make it, but it made it. Ralph Burgess is thinking Detroit, Michigan, and it right on, right there. You got it. It's one of the 55 largest cities close to the Great Lakes. Celia Martin, Buffalo, absolutely. We'll work on that one for sure. Brittany Lockwood, Chicago, you got it right there. Let's see. Toledo just came in. Yes, the city of Toledo is right on the lake, Lake Erie, I believe. Let's see here. Chicago, Toledo, Cleveland, Rose Henderson. Yep, right on Lake Erie. Boston, Dwayne is guessing Boston. And Boston is, let's see here. Is it one of the 55 cities closest to the Great Lakes? I would have thought so, but it's not showing here now. Geographically, New York City might be just, I'm not sure how that works. I'm trying to figure that one out. I'm thinking of the map in my head here with regard to where's Boston and where's New York City. Brittany Lockwood, Philadelphia. That one is the second furthest away to still make the cut. 247 miles away from the Great Lakes. Philadelphia just made the cut. Milwaukee is definitely in there. It's right on Lake Michigan. Let's see here. Cleveland, Buffalo, Cleveland, Thunder Bay. That's Canada, only USA. Let's see here. Green Bay, absolutely, right on Lake Michigan. Let's see, Dwayne, it's north of New York. I know, yeah, but it's northeast of New York, and that might be too far away to be one of the 55 closest cities to the Great Lakes as far as Detroit, as far as Boston goes. Well, that's in Ontario, says Vicky Hart. Cat Rose, Rochester, New York. Yes, 8 miles from the Great Lakes. Mackinac City, I don't think it's large enough. It doesn't have 100,000 population. I don't think Mackinac is going to make the cut. Gary, Indiana has just been guessed here. Is Gary, Indiana, first of all, close enough? Number two, is it large enough? I don't know if Gary, Indiana has 100,000. That's the criteria here. Minneapolis has just been guessed here. Yes, Minneapolis, 133 miles. And St. Paul, 131. Twin Cities, I'll give you both on that. Brittany Lockwood, what about Creston? Sorry, we're about 2,500 miles away. What do we got here? Crossville, Tennessee. Al Galloway wants to know about Crossville, Tennessee. You know, I don't think Tennessee is going to make it at all. Too far south. Let's see here. Indianapolis, we have a little too far east as Boston. Dwayne is thinking too. Vicky Hart, Erie, Pennsylvania. Yep. It has 100,000 plus people. That's right on there. Niagara Falls, John B. Niagara Falls. I don't think, Niagara Falls is not large enough to count. Holland, Michigan. Let's see. Don't think Holland's big enough. No Houston. Let's see here. Utica, New York. Something tells me Utica is not large enough as far as the city goes. Columbus, Ohio, that is definitely in there. Columbus, 102 miles from the Great Lakes, definitely works. Duluth, Minnesota, I look for Duluth on this quiz too. Not large enough as a city. It's right on Lake Superior. It's right on it. It just hasn't got 100,000 people. It's a good guess though, and that's a pretty darn good guess. Alrighty, what cities are within about 250 miles of the Great Lakes that at least have 100,000 population? Looking for some more answers. Here we go. They're coming in. Albany, New York. Let me take a peek for Albany, New York. Let's go through here, over to there. And for whatever reason, I don't see Albany. It must be the city itself isn't 100,000, but the metropolitan area might be. That might be the problem here, or I'm just missing it. Like literally in front of my eyes here. Syracuse, I like the odds. Yeah, 34 miles. Syracuse is away from the Great Lakes. It is in there. Cincinnati, Cincinnati, 184 miles south of Lake Erie. Absolutely. Lansing, Michigan. That, I think, is another winner. Yep, 86 miles. Lansing, Michigan. Way to go, Cat Rose. Way to go, Rebecca. Way to go, Stanley. Buffalo, we've done. Dwayne, a nice one, AJ. Rose Henderson, Traverse City in Michigan. Traverse City in Michigan. Not showing 100,000 or more in population. What is that? Grand Rapids. Okay, Rose, there it is. I see your correction. Grand Rapids. Yep, 29 miles away from the Great Lakes. Grand Rapids is definitely one of those. Green Bay we did. Chicago we did. Saginaw, Michigan. Saginaw. Hang on. Saginaw in Michigan, not showing it. Probably not large enough. Las Vegas, nice try. John B. Watertown. Looking for Watertown. Have not got it. No Watertown. What do we got? Myrtle Beach. Nice try. Pittsburgh. Yes, indeed. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I think so. 110 miles away from the Great Lakes. You wouldn't think that when you think about certain cities, but yes, Pittsburgh is close enough. Michigan City. Brittany Lockwood is wondering about Michigan City. Let's see here. Michigan City. Nope, haven't got it. Gary, Indiana. Gary in Indiana. Is it large enough and close enough? The question. Haven't got it. No. Milwaukee, we've done. Evanston. Brittany is wondering about Evanston. And looking here. Not there. Nope. I don't. Oh no, I don't have Evanston. No. Where was I here? South Bend, Indiana. Yep, 25 miles away is South Bend, Indiana. That'll work. Thank you, Ralph. Let's see here. AJ is going. Way to go, Dwayne. Great one. Stanley, Rome, New York. Rome, New York. Does it have 100,000 population? Doesn't look like it. Oak Creek. Brittany's wondering about Oak Creek. Looking for Oak Creek. Not finding it. Dayton, Ohio. Yes, I think so. Yep. 135 miles away. Kat Rose, you got Dayton, Ohio. Indianapolis, we have not done Indianapolis. Hang on, Indianapolis. Just a minute. Here we go. 140 miles away. Indianapolis, Indiana does work. Evansville. Haven't we done Evansville already? We tried Evansville, didn't we? Something is gnawing at me that I think we've done. Oh wait, and here it is. Here it is. It's right here. Evansville, Indiana is the furthest city away to make the top 55. It's number 55 at 251 miles away, 4 miles further than Philadelphia from the Great Lakes, by the way. So from Philadelphia, New York, think of large cities. Okay, Oshkosh. Not showing, no. Fort Wayne, that's... is Fort Wayne, Indiana. I got it. 97 miles away. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Right on. Flint, Michigan. 60 miles away from the Great Lakes. Can't drink the water in Flint. Isn't that sad? Ann Arbor, Michigan. Yep, 40 miles away. It works. Rochester, we've done. Lakewood. Someone is saying Lakewood. Not seeing a Lakewood here. Madison, Wisconsin. 75 miles away from the Great Lakes. Exactly. Highland Park, Brittany Lockwood. Highland Park. No, I think that's part of Detroit, I suspect. Let's see here. Ann Arbor. I think we've tried Ann Arbor, Michigan. Have we not? Yes, and we've got it at 40 miles away. Kentucky, that's a state. Akron, Ohio, 34 miles away. Winner, yep. Dearborn, Michigan. Dearborn. That also is a suburb of Detroit. And I think it answered in the Detroit answer sign. We were stuck in there. Akron, Ohio. We've done Akron, I thought. Just a minute. Hold on. Akron, Ohio. Yeah, we've done Akron. Okay, moving on. Louisville, Kentucky. I like that answer. Let me see here. 244 miles away. Louisville qualifies. Cincinnati, we've done, I believe, already. Yes. And Peter Griffin is giving me one I can't read. I don't think it's going to work. Kalamazoo from Dwayne. Kalamazoo, Michigan. Is Kalamazoo on this list? I don't think Kalamazoo has 100,000 people. Fort Wayne, we've done. No. Louisville, Kentucky, we've done. Troy, Michigan. Troy, Michigan, not showing because of population numbers. Nashville, Tennessee. I think we're too far away for Nashville. Too far away. Rose is saying, okay. Canton, Ohio. Nope, I don't. Canton has 100,000. Home of the NFL Football Hall of Fame, if I recall. St. Catharines, Ontario, doesn't qualify. It's in Canada. Texas doesn't work. Rebecca, Indianapolis, we've done it. Dwayne, Springfield. Springfield. He's looking for any Springfield. Springfield, Illinois, 173 miles away. Springfield, MA, Massachusetts, 211 miles away. We got two of them. Kenosha, Kenosha, Wisconsin, or Kenosha Falls. Kenosha, does it rank in here? Nope, not large enough. Racine, home of one of the baseball teams from a league of their own, I believe. Racine. That movie, I love that movie. I do not see Racine. Hi, everybody. Debbie Emanuel. Hi, Debbie. How you doing? Debbie, we're looking for the 55 largest cities nearest the Great Lakes that have at least 100,000 population. We've got about, half of them now. Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio. We've done it 135 miles away. Pittsburgh, we did. Brittany, it's just got a new subscriber. Way to go, Brittany. Eau Claire, Dwayne is thinking a place called Eau Claire. Never heard of it as a town, city. Doesn't rank here. No. Knoxville, Tennessee. Too far away to count. Epic, California. Is that it? Mackinac Island, too small. Oshkosh, too small. Worcester. Cat Rose is wondering about Worcester, Massachusetts. 242 miles. It counts. Grand Forks. Grand Forks, another guess here in the northeast part of the country. No, and Midwest. Let's see. Fargo, North Dakota. I think Fargo's too far out. It's not too far out. I apologize. Fargo, North Dakota, 222 miles from Lake Superior. It just made the list. Fargo. Minneapolis, we've done. Madison, we've got. Sioux City. Sioux City, definitely too far out. That one is too far out. Okay, what else have we got coming in here? Hartford, Connecticut. Is Hartford, Connecticut in the list? Yes, it is. 220 miles from the Great Lakes. That is correct. Waukegan, Illinois, home of Jack Benny. Waukegan, Illinois. Not large enough. Not large. Sioux Falls. I don't think so. I think we just tried it a few minutes ago. Not here. Let's see. Fort Wayne, we've done it. I'm new here, says Linda. Linda, hi, Linda Lockwood. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. I think you're my new subscriber, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome, Linda. Cool Jazz, Stamford, Connecticut. Stamford, Connecticut, 227 miles. It qualifies. Alexandria. I don't think so. I think Alexandria is definitely too far away. Newark, New Jersey. Yep, 231 miles from the Great Lakes. Newark counts. Hi, Lydia Lockwood from Debbie Manuel. New Haven, Connecticut. Yes, 237 miles. Looks like they're on the 50th city here. Louisville, we've done. White Plains, New York. Nope, probably not 100,000. Baltimore, I think we're a little too far away. Yep, we're too far for Baltimore to count. Montpellier, nope, doesn't work this one. New Orleans, no chance. Muskegon, I don't think so either. Nope, no Muskegon. Linda's my niece, right on, Brittany. Bridgeport, Connecticut counts, 233 miles. St. Ignacy from Michigan. It's probably not large enough to count. It's not counting. Not a big enough town. Philadelphia, we've done. Youngstown, Ohio. Not showing it on the remainder. Shall I give you some hints? Boston was tried and didn't work. A city very close to Newark. I mean, really close to Newark. Kind of named after the state. Then there's a. I'm not sure if this might be the capital of New Jersey. It might be the capital city. Vermont, Superior, Lexington. Lexington does not make it, but Louisville did in Kentucky. Let's see here. Somebody else guessed Rochester earlier today on the show. This quiz. There's a Rochester, Minnesota. I'll give you that one too. Jersey City, guys. Thank you. Jersey City is 231 miles away. Trenton, New Jersey just got guessed here. I don't have Trenton, but I do have another city that I'm looking for. There's Camden that just came in. Camden is not working. Let's see here. There's a city in Illinois that I believe is famous because it has a jail, big prison. Anybody know what the name of that city is? It was the name of the town was in the movie Blues Brothers. That's where Jake was in jail. in that city. What do we got here? Jersey, Trenton, and Winnipeg. And Winnipeg is in Canada. Won't count. Let's see here. Let's see here. The Wayne's World, the movie Wayne's World. They lived in a town in Illinois. That is right here. Anybody know that one? Rockford just came in. Rockford, Illinois is definitely one of the ones I'm looking for, but it's not the one I was after for the jail. There's a Joliet, Cat Rose, you got it. It's Joliet, Illinois, 32 miles away. Rockford is 65 miles away from the Great Lakes. It definitely counts. Atlantic City just got guessed. No, too far away. What do we got here? Highland Park. No, not Highland Park. St. Louis, Missouri. No. Camden. No. Des Plaines. Nope. There's a song that Bruce Springsteen did about a town that died when the unions died. All the union jobs went away, the steel workers. Anybody know what that town in Pennsylvania is called? It's something town. Anybody remember? Lafayette just came in here. Nope, don't have Lafayette. Let's see here. The hometown of where Wayne's World, where he lived. Where did Wayne live in Wayne's World? Ashbury Park. That is a suburb of Chicago, I think. It's not going to work for us here. The second largest city in the United Kingdom is after London is what? You remember that one? It's not Birmingham, but the other large city in the United Kingdom. It's named after this place. Just got Allentown. That's the one I was looking for Bruce Springsteen's song. 200 miles away, Allentown. Thank you. Peoria. Yes, Peoria, Illinois. 129 miles away. Dwayne, way to go. Ann Arbor, Michigan. Not needed anymore. What else we got? Allentown. There we are. In the United Kingdom, the largest cities in the UK, there's is Manchester, New Hampshire. It's named after Manchester. Thank you, Rebecca. Well done. That's 244 miles away. Let's see here. I thought you're trying to figure out other hints to give you. I'm really running out here as to what to give you. I'm looking for 2 cities, 1, 2, 3 in Illinois. I'm looking for a couple of cities in Michigan. Let's see here. New Jersey, I need a couple of cities, and a city in New York. City in New York starts with a Y. Anybody have a hint on that? Scranton, no. City in New Jersey that has a letter E at the beginning, and another one with the letter P at the beginning. For Illinois, I need cities with the letters E, A, and N at the beginning. Naperville, that's one of them right there. 28 miles away, Naperville, Illinois. Ludington, Michigan, no. Utica, no, not Utica. For Michigan, I need a town with the letter S and the letter W. Allentown was by Billy Joel. Oh, you are so right. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Boy, did you bail me out. It was Billy Joel. It wasn't Bruce Springsteen. What am I thinking? Oh, my God. Thank you so much. You're on it. That's fantastic. Edison, New Jersey. Nope. Not the one I'm looking for. There's another city with an E in New Jersey, though. It's not Edison. It's not Evansville. Cool Jazz is going, oh. The state IA, the initials I, is that Iowa? Iowa is IA, I believe. There's a city in Iowa. 2 words. The first word is letter C. The second word is letter R in Iowa. I think that's IA for Iowa. Ellensboro, no. Aurora, we've done. Aurora, Illinois, there it is. I got it. Thank you. 37 miles away. Thank you, Cat Rose. Elizabeth, that's the one. Elizabeth, New Jersey, Rebecca, you nailed it. 225 miles away from the Great Lakes. Fantastic, you guys. City in New York State with the letter Y. Rhymes with bonkers. Oh my gosh. Winston-Salem, Cedar Rapids, Debbie Manuel, you got it. Cedar Rapids, Iowa, I believe is the city. 199 miles from the Great Lakes. How about that? Elgin and Des Moines, no, neither of those. Elgin, yes, Elgin, Illinois, 27 miles away. Who did that? Alan Arsenault, way to go, buddy. Yonkers, bonkers. That's right, 230 miles away. Well done. There's a city in Connecticut, starts with the letter W. Anybody got a guess on that one? A city in New Jersey with the letter P. There's a billionaire in Vancouver with that last name. This guy, that's this guy's last name. Billionaire in Vancouver. sold a lot of cars, and he sells advertising on billboards, made billions of dollars, named after this town in New Jersey. He's not named after it, but it's the same name. Letter P in New Jersey. All right, Wilmington, Westbury. No, not Westbury, not Wilmington, but with a W. It ends in a bury, but it's not Westbury. Prince on New Jersey. Paterson. It's Paterson, New Jersey. 215 miles from the Great Lakes, named after Mr. Paterson out of Vancouver. Winston-Salem, Plymouth, Princeton, Plainsville, White Plains. No. We've got the Paterson, New Jersey. In Connecticut, it starts with a W and it ends in a bury. In Michigan, it's a W, and in Michigan with an S and an H, 2 words, S and an H. Plainfield, Plymouth, dang autocorrect. Rebecca said. I should give these up. Waterbury, Vicky, you got it. Vicky Hart, well done. Waterbury, Connecticut is the city I'm looking for. 221 miles from the Great Lakes. Leaves me only 2. I have Warren, Michigan, Warren, 10 miles from the lake, and Sterling Heights, Michigan is the last one. This does the quiz for the 55 largest and closest based cities to the Great Lakes that have at least 100,000 population. They are Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Toledo, Buffalo, Green Bay, Erie, Pennsylvania, Rochester, New York, Sterling Heights, Michigan, Warren, Michigan, South Bend, Indiana, Elgin, Illinois, Naperville, Illinois, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Joliet, Illinois, Akron, Ohio, Syracuse, New York, Aurora, Illinois, Ann Arbor, Michigan, Flint, Michigan, Rockford, Illinois, Madison, Wisconsin, Lansing, Michigan, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 110 miles from the Great Lakes only, Peoria, Illinois, St. Paul, Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Dayton, Ohio, Indianapolis, Indiana, Springfield, Illinois, Cincinnati, Ohio, Rochester, Minnesota, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Allentown, Pennsylvania, Billy Joel, thank you, Springfield, Massachusetts, Paterson, New Jersey, Hartford, Connecticut, Waterbury, Connecticut, Fargo, North Dakota, Elizabeth, New Jersey, Stamford, Connecticut, New York City, New York, 230 miles from the Great Lakes, Yonkers, New York, Newark, New Jersey, Jersey City, New Jersey. They're all within a mile of New York, 230 miles, 231 miles. Bridgeport, Connecticut, New Haven, Connecticut, Worcester, Massachusetts, Manchester, New Hampshire, Louisville, Kentucky, 244 miles away, Philadelphia, 247 miles away, and Evansville, Indiana, at 251 miles away. Those are the closest 55 large cities, 100,000 population or more, to the Great Lakes. Interesting geography to think about. Rebecca, we all deserve a pat in the back. I haven't done geography since I was planning my last cruise, laughing out loud. Well done, everybody. I love geography, says Rose. I feel smarter. Thanks, Bruce and players. Right on, you guys. Thank you. 30 people are here. 21 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for that. And let's move on to our next quiz. We've got one here. A little, of course, it's different. A little different. Can you tell me the U.S. cities with more than at least 5,000 people that have the word fort in it? F-O-R-T. What cities in the USA have the word fort, have at least 5,000 population? Any clue? I know one place where you start and end your cruise from this town. I know that one, but let's see how you guys are doing. Some counseling will fix that for you, says Rose. Says Dwayne to Rose. Brittany, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Well, Fort Wayne. Hang on, it's Fort Wayne. I like it. Sorry. Let me find it. Definitely Fort Wayne. It's in here somewhere. Moving on. Who else we got here? Hang on. Everybody's getting so fast on me. Fort Wayne and Fort Worth. There we go. Fort Wayne, 265,000 people. Fort Worth, Texas, 874,000. That's the largest city with the word fort in it. And Fort Wayne is number 2. Okay. Fort Bragg just came in here. Fort Bragg. Let's see here. Yes, 7,312 people in California. Fort Bragg. It's on the list. Okay. Fort Bravo. Dwayne is wondering about Bravo. Fort Bravo. I've never heard of a town like that. What am I missing? Okay, next, Fort Collins. Susan, yes, Susan, 165,000 people in Colorado. Fort Lauderdale, Brittany Lockwood, yep. Number 3 on the list, 180,000 for the actual city of Fort Lauderdale in Florida. Fort Lauderdale, everyone gets Fort Lauderdale, fantastic. Fort Charles, Dwayne is coming in at with Fort Charles. Let's see here. Excuse me, Fort Charles. I'm not seeing any Fort Charles. Sorry. What else we got? Frankfort. Yep, Frankfort in Indiana, 15,800. Frankfort, Kentucky has been guessed as well. Is there a second? Yes, there is. Frankfort, Kentucky, 27,621. There's 2 Frankforts. Fort Collins, we did. Fort Myers. Hang on, Fort Collins, we didn't do. Fort Collins. Sorry, Fort Collins. Fort Collins. Is there a Fort Collins? Yes. I'm sorry. We've done Fort Collins. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Fort Myers. All right. Fort Myers. Here we go. Florida. 79,943. Fort Lauderdale. Fort Washington. Vicky Hart. Fort Washington. Is there a Fort Washington? I'm not seeing it, but I just found another fort, a Frankfort village in Illinois, 19,000 people. Sorry, so I just found that one, Frankfort. Okay. And West Frankfort in Illinois, 7,953 people. Okay. Just getting a couple of these cleaned up here. Sorry about that. Let's move on. Fort Smith, Dwayne is wondering. Yes, 88,000 in Arkansas, AR. Fort Smith. I think that's the only Fort Smith popular last name, but only one's Fort Smith. Fort Worth, we have Fort Myers. Fort Myers. Yes, we've done Fort Myers. And there's also a Fort Myers beach town in Florida, 7,077. We'll do both of those right there. Moving on. Fort Collins, we've done it. Fort Walton Beach. Fort Walton Beach in Florida. Here it is, 21,895. Fort McMurray in Alberta. Thank you. Fort Hamilton. Is there a Fort Hamilton in Hamilton, Ontario? Maybe, but it's not going to work on this quiz. Fort Saskatchewan, Dwayne, can't help you there. Fort Thomas, Dwayne is wondering about. We got 16,263 people in Kentucky in Fort Thomas. Fort Lee, Vicky Hart. Fort Lee. Fort Lee. I do not show a Fort Lee. Wait, no, I do. It's right here. Got it. It's a borough, New Jersey, 37,900. I found it. Fort St. John. Gotta read carefully on these answers here. Fort St. John. No, that's in Canada, I believe. Fort Benning, Georgia. Fort Benning in Georgia. Not finding it. Not finding Fort Benning, Georgia. Maybe not large enough. Fort Morgan. Fort Morgan. Yes, 11,281 in Colorado. Right on. What about Tom Collins? Fort Pierce in Florida. 45,581. Absolutely. Fort Myers Shores just came in from Dwayne. Thank you. Let's see here. And we did Fort Pierce. Yes, moving on. Fort Knox, Kentucky. Rita is wondering about Fort Knox. Is it its own town? Doesn't look like it's its own town. We know what that is, though. Fort Myers, Fortuna. Is this live? Linda wants to know. Yes, we're live, Linda. We're very live. Fort Dodge. Yeah, 24,305 in, is that Iowa? Iowa. Fort Washington, can't find it. Hi, still hot, says Sylvia. 90 degrees in Greensboro. Just left the gym. We'll listen until I get home. Alan Arsenault, Fort Knox. Beaufort, Dwayne. Fort Beaufort? Yeah, or Beaufort. Beaufort, that's right. 13,729 in South Carolina. Correct. Fort Bragg, we did. Fort Eustis. Fort Eustis. Let's see. Is there a Fort Eustis? Nope, not showing it. Fort Myers, laughing a lot. Fort Knox, Dwayne's laughing at. Fort Meade, Fort Meade. Yes, 6,100 people in Florida. That's another one. Hello, born and raised in Creston, BC, now in Edmonton. Welcome, Linda, to the show. We're live from Creston. Welcome, my dear. Fort Lee, New Jersey. John B wants to know. Fort Lee, New Jersey. Have we maybe done it already? I don't see it available anymore. So no, I haven't got it. Fort Sill, S-I-L-L. Doesn't look like I've got that one. Fort Worth or Fort Lenzia, Brazil. Look it up. Fortaleza, Brazil. I'm not looking up Brazil. I'm looking for USA. Fort Dodge, Linda Lockwood. Fort Dodge. Any more forts to come in from you guys? Frankfort, we've done those. Fort Benton in Montana. Fort Benton, Montana, not showing. Fort Dix. And I don't know if I'm showing that one either. Haven't got it. There's one in South Carolina, one in Alabama, and then I've got Wisconsin, California still, a bunch here. How long have you been in Creston? A couple of years. Fort Jackson, Fort Jackson. No, Fort Jackson, sorry. We're trying to find forts, cities with the word fort in it, larger than 5,000 inhabitants, and we're running out of guesses here. Fort Stoddard just came in here. Fort Stoddard, no. And Fort Indiantown Gap and Fort Rucker. Nope, none of those are showing either. Nope, no more. Fort Sumter. Fort Sumter. Not showing 5,000 or more. All right, we get. Then I don't know you. You don't know me, Linda. No, you don't. It's all right, Linda. You know me now. Welcome, Fort Lupton. Fort Lupton. Fort Lupton in Colorado. 8,163 people. Right on. Fort Sherman just got guessed here. Fort Sherman. Don't have anything. Fort Almighty. Nope, haven't got it. And Fort McDowell in California. Fort McDowell in California. Nope, not showing it. And Fort Sheridan. Nope. What else? Fort Harrison. Nope, no Fort Harrison. Nope. Sorry, I'll leave. It's okay, Lynn. It's all good. All righty. Fort Mill is in South Carolina, 17,000. Fort Payne in Alabama, 14,000. Fort Atkinson in Wisconsin. Fortuna in California. Fort Gratiot Charter Township in Michigan. Fort Madison. Fort Oglethorpe. Fort Valley. Spanish Fort. Fort Stockton. Fort Mitchell. Fort Scott. And Fort Wright are the other forts that I've got for fort towns, and that does them there. We're done that one. Let's move on to the next trivia question and see how we do on the next one. Moving on to the next trivia question. Alrighty, can you tell me where in the world Spanish is an official language? What countries in the world is Spanish an official language? I'm looking for the world's most populated. There's 20 of them for you to guess. So let's see what happened. Fort Bakersfield. Nice try, Debbie. It's not going to work. Nice try, Debbie. Fort Tokyo. Not working either. All right. What countries in the world is Spanish the official language, national language? Brittany has Spain, of course. Spain. Debbie, Mexico. Well, of course. You got it, Debbie and Brittany. Ethan Wormsky is co-hosting. Welcome, Dwayne. Alan Arsenault, Mexico. Debbie had Spain. Cool Jazz is guessing Brazil. No, Brazil, Spanish is not an official language. Honduras. Brittany Lockwood is wondering about Honduras. Yes, 88.9 million people in Honduras, definitely. Bolivia, country of Bolivia, and 9.7 million in Bolivia. Yes. El Salvador, 6.1 million people, correct. What is the question again? Countries where Spanish is an official language. Ethan, Colombia, yep, number 3 country in the world, 47 million. Spain, 48 million. Mexico, 115 million. Argentina, 44 million people, number 4 on the list, correct. Guatemala, yes, 13.3 million in Guatemala. Ecuador, yes, 15.9 million in Ecuador. Costa Rica, 4.89 million. Correct. Brittany Lockwood is thinking Cuba for Spanish. Yep, 11 million in Cuba. Looks like the 10th largest Spanish-speaking country in the world. Panama. Yes, Spanish is an official language in Panama. 3.49 million. Argentina, we did. Spain, we did. Mexico, we did. Colombia, we did. Costa Rica, we did. France. No, Spain is not an official language in France. Chile, yes, 17.6 million in Chile. Paraguay, yes, 4.8 million. Germany, no. Argentina, we've done. Venezuela, 30.9 million. Yes, in Venezuela, correct. Italy, no. Argentina, no. Italy, no. Peru, yes, 26.8 million. There's only 4 countries left to guess, you guys. Well done. USA, no. Peru. Nicaragua, yes, 5.8 million. There's 3 to go. Ecuador, the Vatican, Venezuela, we're getting desperate now. Uruguay, not 3.3 million. 2 left to go. Chile, Cuba, the Vatican, Paraguay, Uruguay, Dominican Republic, yes, 10.6 million. 1 country left to guess, and I don't see it coming in. It is Equatorial Guinea. 700,000 people. Spanish is the official language. Interesting. We've got that one done. Well done on the Spanish-based countries for Spanish language. All right, let's talk nuts. Let's go nuts here. We're going to go nuts now. The elevator, Vancouver Harbor Hotel, whatever that is. Gruno is here. Hi, Gruno. Welcome, my friend. Vicky Hart is saying hi from Guatemala, asking me about Guatemala. John B. Guest, Equatorial Guinea. Alrighty, are you kidding me? Ethan is saying Equatorial Guinea. There you have it. All right, let's go with our next quiz. Can you tell me the countries that produce the most almonds in the world? What countries produce the most almonds in the world? We're going to go nuts here. Countries that produce the most almonds. And let's see what you got. Fire away your best guesses. Almonds. That does work, laughing out loud. Almonds. Countries that produce the most almonds. What are they? Waiting for the first. Just came back home from Magic. Thank you, Guno. Dwayne, the Vatican. Brittany, what about China, Bruce? No, China. No. Brittany, Japan? No. Almonds not grown in Japan. Italy, no. The USA, Italy, China, USA, Spain from Brittany Lockwood. Yep, number 2 country for almonds is Spain. Canada, no. Brazil, no. Iran, yes. Number 4 is Iran. Looking for the top 5 countries producing almonds in the world. 2 countries to go. Germany, Spain, guessed. Israel, Italy, Morocco, number 5. Morocco leaves 1 more country. The number 3 country in the world. It is an island unto itself. It's a large island, but they call it a continent, actually. The entire country takes up the entire continent all by itself. 24 million people live way down here, and they produce the 3rd highest amount of almonds in the world. It's not Turkey. It's not New Zealand. It's next door to New Zealand. Much bigger than New Zealand. Next door neighbor of New Zealand. Separated by a bit of water. There we go. Australia. Everyone's got it. There it is. Australia. These are the 5. The U.S., Spain, Australia, Iran, and Morocco. All right. Well, let's talk about cashews. Who grows the most cashews in the world? The top 5 cashew growers. And let's see how you do on that one. Cashews are not cheap to buy these days. Debbie Manuel, New Zealand's neighbor. There you go. Linda Lockwood. Australia. No, Australia's not in the cashew business. Who else? Anyone wants to guess the cashew growers, the top 5 cashew growers in the world? I don't know if we're going to have very many answers here. The United States. Nope. Not a chance. Not the USA. It's slow on the guesses. Cashews are tough. How about coconuts? Who grows the most coconuts? All right, we got Spain and France. No, neither of those 2 for cashews. No, or coconuts for that matter. Cashew. I'm late, says Linda Lou. Welcome, Linda Lou. Vietnam. John B., you got it. Number 1 for cashews is Vietnam. Iran. Nope. I have no idea what that is. Vietnam. Israel. Nope. And any more guesses? I think that's it. Cashews, it's Vietnam, Nigeria, India, Cote d'Ivoire, and Benin. Coconuts. Who grows the most coconuts in the world? The coconut producers of the planet. Who are they? Fire away your coconut growers. The top 5. We have Morocco, Costa Rica, and India. India number 3 for coconuts. Let's see here. Costa Rica, India. No, the other 2 aren't going to work. Bruce, my niece, does not have an N in her name. Brittany says. Ethan, Indonesia. Yep, number 1 for coconuts. Number 1. I was thinking was U.S. since they make cashew milk out of them. That's a good point. AJ Walsh, Hawaii. No, India. We've got Mexico. Nope. We have Indonesia and India for coconut production. And count the Y, says Linda Lockwood. Okay, count the Y. The other countries for coconut production, the Philippines. Yep, number 2 is the Philippines. And we have Brazil and Sri Lanka. All right, we're done with the nuts. Moving on. We're done with nuts. We're all good with the nuts. Moving on. All righty, here we go. Can you tell me when Americans go traveling around the world, can you tell me the cities of the world that Americans fly to the most? International cities of the world. What international cities of the world do Americans fly to the most? All right. So anywhere outside the U.S. of A. Bruce, you're reading my niece's name wrong. Sorry, Brittany. I'm doing the best I can. Let's see. Fire away your best guesses for the cities that Americans fly to the most. Ethan is guessing Paris, and Paris comes in at number 5. The Charles de Gaulle Airport, 5.8 million passengers. I'm not sure how current this list is. I'm going to guess in the last couple of years. The next guess came in at London. Hang on, let me go back a minute. Dwayne had Canada. Well, I need cities in Canada, Dwayne. All right, Ethan had London. Yes, London Heathrow. 11.3 million people fly into London Heathrow. London Gatwick, 4 million Americans a year fly into London Gatwick. Those are the 2 London airports for Americans. Brittany, Rome, the city of Rome for Americans. The city of Rome is not in the top 20 for popularity, probably because of a lack of enough direct flights. Nina is guessing Athens in Greece. Athens. Athens does not show in the top 20 either, actually. Fort St. John. Dwayne is going, no chance. London we did, Rome we did. France is a country. Cabo San Lucas, Debbie Manuel. What about Cabo? Cabo San Lucas for numbers. It does not rank in the top 20 for world cities. Amsterdam. Dwayne guessing after. Yes, sir. 4.4 million. Amsterdam would probably be about the 7th highest. Berlin. No, Berlin does not have direct flights in enough numbers at this point to make it. Venice. Vicky Hart is thinking Venice in Italy. Nope, not in the top 20. Not Venice. Cancun, Mexico. Yes, 5.2 million Americans land in Cancun, number 6 on the list. Mexico City from Brittany Lockwood. Yes, number 9, Mexico City, 4.1 million people a year from the USA, Americans a year. Paris we did, London we did, Stockholm in Sweden. Nope, Stockholm doesn't show. Frankfurt in Deutschland. Yes, Frankfurt, Germany, 6.7 million Americans a year flying to Frankfurt, 4th highest number of cities of the world. Vancouver in British Columbia, number 8, 4.2 million Americans flying to Vancouver every year, and it's a beautiful place to land in. Tokyo, Alan Arsenault. Debbie Manuel, where were you? Number 2 city, Tokyo, 9.6 million Americans a year land in Tokyo on direct flights from the United States. AJ had Spain. I need cities. Barcelona from the telephone number. Barcelona does not rank in the top 20 at all. Paris we've done. BC is thinking Toronto. Yes, sir. Number 3 city for Americans to land in is Toronto. 8.19 million land in Toronto every year. Toronto, very popular destination for Americans. Amsterdam we've done. London we've done. Montreal in Canada, 2.8 million, the 2nd largest city in Canada. but way behind Toronto for popularity. Who else? Mexico City, we done Rome, London. Brussels. Nina is thinking Brussels. Nope, Brussels not in the top 20. Vancouver, we've done. Mazatlan. Dwayne, what about Mazatlan, Bruce? It's not in the top 20. Rio de Janeiro, not in the top 20. Cancun, we did. Cairo in Egypt, not in the top 20. Beijing in China, not in the top 20. Sydney in Australia, not in the top 20. Tokyo, we've done. Auckland in New Zealand, nope. Barcelona, no. Mexico, no. Dubai, Ethan Warmski. Dubai is not showing in the top 20 on this list here. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yes, number 19. 1.7 million Americans fly to Sao Paulo. Barcelona, no. Cancun, we did. Munich in Germany. Not enough direct flights, no. Manchester, yes. United Kingdom, Manchester. 1.8 million Americans flying to Manchester every year. That's about the 17th, 16th highest. Copenhagen, no. Sao Paulo, we did. Venice, no. Beijing, no. Frankfurt, we did. Could it be Tokyo? Debbie, where were you? You have it. Lindaloo, Puerto Vallarta, no. Not showing in the top 20. Sydney, Vancouver, Reykjavik, no. Singapore, no. Hong Kong, no, not in the top 20. Dublin, Hong Kong, Barcelona, Dublin, I think we've tried already. Dublin is not in the top 20 either. What do we got here? Athens, Kingston, Calgary, Acapulco, no. Barcelona, no. Bahamas, Creston, Bananas, Prague, Dublin, Abu Dhabi, Milan, Italy, Kingston, Jamaica, and Vienna. No. There is a city in Jamaica, but it's not Kingston. What is the city in Jamaica I'm thinking of? There's a city in the Dominican Republic. There's a city in the Bahamas. There's a city, another city in Japan. We already have Tokyo. What's the other one? Let's see. Here they come. They're coming here. Bangkok, Stockholm, Punta Cana, no. Not tonight. Nina says, wait. Debbie, Papati, Berlin, the Vatican. Nope, not yet. Another city in Mexico, other than Mexico City and other than Puerto Vallarta. It's the second largest city in Mexico. Starts with a G. Let's see here. The Vatican, San Juan, Puerto Rico. That's Puerto Rico. That's not foreign. That's U.S. territory. Nassau, yes, Nassau, Bahamas. 2.1 million people in Nassau. Kyoto, no. Santo Dominico, yes. Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, 1.7 million. Nassau, Yokohama, no, not Yokohama. Montego Bay, yes. Jamaica, that is the other city in Jamaica, 1.9 million. Looking for a city in South Korea, a city in Taiwan, a city in Japan, a city in Mexico. Montego Bay, we just did it. All right, well done. The city in South Korea, Dwayne, what? Guadalajara, thank you, Linda Lou. That's the Mexican city I'm looking for. 1.8 million people a year flying to Guadalajara, the second largest city in all of Mexico. In Japan, the second largest city in Japan, what is it? Starts with an O. Taiwan starts with a T. What's the name of that city? South Korea starts with an S. Anybody have it? Vicky Hart, thank you. Seoul, South Korea, correct. We've got Seoul. Thank you, Nina, as well. You got it. San Dwayne got Guadalajara. Acapulco, Seoul came in looking for two more cities. One in Japan with the letter O. One in Taipei with the letter P. Taiwan, Taipei, Taiwan. I just gave it to you. Osaka, Japan, and Taipei are the two. Thank you, Brittany. You nailed it. Those are the cities the Americans fly to the most when they go out of the country on direct flights. It's London Heathrow, Tokyo, Japan, Toronto, Frankfurt, Paris, Cancun, Mexico, Amsterdam, Vancouver, Canada, Mexico City, London Gatwick, Montreal, Seoul, South Korea, Nassau, Taipei, Taiwan, Osaka, Japan, Montego Bay, Jamaica, Manchester, United Kingdom, Guadalajara, Sao Paulo, and Santo Domingo in Dominican Republic. Those are the top 20. All right, leaves us with one more quiz. Last one. 26 of you are here. 26 thumbs ups have come in. Can I complain? Can't complain. I'm looking now for the answer to this last trivia quiz. The NHL hockey playoffs are on right now. The finals are on right now. St. Louis and Boston are fighting it out for the Stanley Cup. Tell me the teams in the National Hockey League that have won the most Stanley Cups ever. What teams in the NHL have won the most Stanley Cups in their existence? Anybody have any of them got a guess? Debbie, I've not flown to any of them. I need to get out more. Debbie, we got to do some cruises from exotic ports. That's all there is to it. We got to figure this out. Alrighty, what teams in the National Hockey League have won the most Stanley Cups in their history? Start guessing any NHL team. I'll tell you whether you're right or not. Ethan, the Montreal Canadiens, absolutely 23 times. They're the number one team. They're kind of like the New York Yankees. They won the most by far. Ethan says, I play hockey. Edmonton Oilers, Dwayne is guessing. The Edmonton Oilers, they've won it 5 times. They're the number 4 all-time winner of Stanley Cups. Montreal, I don't know hockey, says Debbie. Debbie, just guess any team. The Debbie Moser, the Penguins, the Pittsburgh Penguins, they've won 3 times, 91, 92, and in 09. Oh my God, I'm sunk, says Linda Lou. Wait a minute, though. Didn't the Penguins just win in the last couple of years? This quiz has got to be old. I think the Penguins have at least 4 cups. I could be wrong. Edmonton, okay, Kings, Debbie Moser, the Kings. Los Angeles have won at least twice, I believe so. I'll take that one. Detroit Red Wings, 11 cups at least. Detroit, Edmonton, Toronto Maple Leafs, number 2, 13 wins. Last one, 1967, been a while. The Clippers, nice guess for a hockey team. The Chicago Blackhawks, BC, yes. Chicago has won at least more than 3. They've won at least 5 cups. Oh, I just noticed how old this quiz is. I'm in trouble. The Islanders, yes, New York Islanders, 4 Stanley Cups, 80, 81, 82, 83. 4 in a row. Last team to do that. Boston Bruins, yes, 5 times, 6 times, if not 7, at least 6 times for Boston. Toronto, the Rangers, John B., yes, 4 times for the Rangers. And Boston, Montreal, bah humbug, the Leafs. The Avalanche, Colorado Avalanche have won at least 2. Let's see here. Colorado. Debbie, the Ducks. The Ducks have won definitely once, at least one time. Let's see, Brittany. I know nothing about hockey. Chicago Blackhawks, Boston Bruins. The Flames have won 1 time. The Whalers, they are no longer around. But the Carolina Hurricanes, which were the Whalers, they've won it 1 time. Hockey is where they wear skates and shoot the puck with a stick, says Dwayne. AJ, New Jersey Devils at least twice. Looks like 3 times. And let's see here. The Senators, the Ottawa Senators, at least 4 times. Last time in 1927. Tampa Bay, definitely 1 time. And the Stars for Dallas once. The Philadelphia Flyers have won twice. Montreal Maroons have won twice, and that's the end of the quiz. I will put you all out of your misery because this quiz here was, well, it was hard, but also I just looked at the timing of this quiz. It's not very good. My fault, but that was the last one of the night, and thank you for joining me this evening for trivia. You guys did very well. We did the 55 largest cities closest to the Great Lakes. We did the cities that had the word fort in it. We did the top population countries speaking Spanish, couple of the nut countries, top foreign airports for U.S. passengers, and Stanley Cup wins. There you go. 25 watching, 27 thumbs ups. I'm not complaining. Thank you very much for that. Thanks for staying with me tonight and coming on in for trivia. Tomorrow, I'm on at 5 o'clock. Thursday, I'm on at 2:45 Eastern with Sherry from Cruise Tips TV. That's a special time. Please come to join us. Say hi to her. Welcome her to the TWB family. Ask any questions you have, and we'll have some fun on Thursday. And then Thursday night, 8 o'clock, trivia is on. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. Appreciate you being here. Stay safe, warm, stay cool, stay healthy, and have a pleasant evening. We'll catch you tomorrow at 5 o'clock, unless I do a video in the meantime. So thanks for hanging around. Love you, guys. Dwayne says, we love you, Bruce. Thanks, Dwayne. Susan R., TTFN, and thanks. Thank you, everybody. everyone for being here. Hattie, thank you too. And Linda Lou, thank you. I'm out of here. I'm going to rest my voice and relax. Thanks, guys. You take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Thank you, Debbie. Love ya. See ya.